What's up, Mystery Gang? It's Cheer Mystery Inc. And today we'll be doing a review on the transgender cheerleader who has kicked off her cheer team for choking her teammate. So let's get into this. Now, a transgender who was born biologically male was kicked off of her Cheer Texas team cheer camp and was given a criminal charge that she allegedly choked another female teammate. And she posted this statement on her social media saying, "Well guys, I'm officially retired as a cheerleader. As of last night at 5:30 a.m., a girl on the team was being very disrespectful and told me I'm a man and that guys should not be on the team." The cheerleader Avery Chanel Madlock wrote on Facebook last week, and I quote, "I stood up for myself, and she called her mom and dad because she was scared because I stood up for myself. Her father said she's still a testosterone and I will kill anyone who comes after my daughter." End of quote. And the incident took place at Ranger College, where police responded to a dispute between the members of the team. According to the Facebook post from the team members, Medlock alleges that the teammate made transphobic and racist remarks before the altercation, when with cell phone video showing the other cheerleaders hiding in the room from an agitated Medlock. The father of the girl whom Medlock allegedly choked was also called to the scene by his daughter, and he has begun pushing for police to release body camera and CCTV footage of the incident. And Jones's father, that's the name of the girl who was allegedly choked, wrote this on his social media page, and I quote, "I asked you what you would have done when receiving a phone call at 1 o'clock in the morning from your daughter stating that they had to lock themselves in a room with other girls." The father, Mike Jones, wrote on Facebook, "At no time did I ever say anything about your race or gender." Which as soon as the rest of the reports are done, those body cams on those officers will come in handy for us, Blink, as we will be requesting those and the footage from inside the dorm hallway. But as we wait for the investigation to get over, I just wonder when this person's gonna own up to their actions and stop trying to ruin our lives. Have to ask, when a person like this cries wolf, whether it be race, gender, or anybody that truly needs their voice heard, where does that leave them? Feel free to share. I've been silent too long. Medlock claims that the physical confrontation with the other cheerleader was actually a joke. This is what Medlock's saying. She's saying it was actually a joke, but police gave the former cheerleader a criminal citation for assault and removal of Medlock from the campus. So she was removed from the campus. Either way, Avery claimed that this whole physical confrontation was a joke and that she was never touched. And Avery, who is Avery Chanel Medlock, who is 25 years old, insisted on her side of the story wasn't being heard before she was slapped with a $500 criminal citation and was kicked off of her cheer team for allegedly assaulting another cheerleader on July 21st at Rangers College. And she says, and I quote, there is no physical contact at all," Medlock told the Post during a phone interview on Monday. I was just talking it out as an adult." Medlock, whose legal name is Avery Chanel Satchel, sorry if I get it wrong, claims her teammate Carly Jones got upset when she refused to buy her a vape. Medlock later went to Kaylee's room to apologize, but the argument ensued rather than an assault, allegedly, she recalled. Medlock's teammates then called her father, who called the police, she said. The athlete said that she was escorted off of the university grounds and was booted from the Rangers cheer team. Now she plans to sue the school for discrimination and is currently searching for an attorney. And she says, and I quote, "There should have been a meeting with me," Medlock said, of being Medlock said of being tossed after the allegation. And I quote, "There was no questions asked. The coach didn't even get my side of the story." So I basically, the police or any of the coach, the university didn't even get to ask Avery what had happened. They just immediately just took the Jones's girl story. Instead, they took her story for it instead of just hearing out Avery, and like they just booted her like it was no big deal, I guess. So I mean, I'm not sure how to feel about this, because I mean, I'm kind of a little taken back by this, because I don't know who is telling the truth. I don't know, because there is two sides of the story. Now, apparently, when the Trench cheerleader was kicked out of camp, allegedly choked the teammate, they were in the video. I saw the video. There are messages seeking comments in from the Rangers College cheer coach Nicole Turner, and the university officials were not immediately returned Monday. And Avery says, Medlock says, "If I would have assaulted her, I would have been in jail." And Jones's father replies to this video saying that Medlock made up lies. Now, Avery said no. Avery said that she said that Jones's father made up lies to get her kicked off the team. And however, the Eastland State attorney, Brad Stevenson, said that there was an assault, but he believes cops handled the incident appropriately by issuing a citation akin to the speeding ticket, to running a stop sign, and quote says, "There's definitely an assault. It could have been favorably charged as a Class A misdemeanor, but I think the appropriate charge was a Class C misdemeanor." Stevenson said to a post on Monday, and Stevenson said to his office to request all video footages of the altercation. They want any type of video footage they can gather to further this investigation and see what had happened. Now, Stevenson was believed on the information that he said Medlock was charged correctly. Ranger police would have further gave her criminal trespass citation for a diffuse situation that could have gotten out of hand. And the Ranger cheerleader college in April were legally classifying, like, Medlock was already from April, she had already classified as female to the team, changed her name about a month earlier, and that, you know, she had, because, you know, you can do that nowadays as a transgender. You can change your license, change your name, and go as, like, you want to be a female, you could be put as female on your license, or you want to be put as male, you can be put as male. So I mean, you can get that done nowadays as a trans, since the LGBTQ community, they do have rights technically, whether you believe in it or not. I mean, they have rights and nowadays, so they can get this stuff done. But Medlock is clearly saying that she is saying and she's sticking by her story, saying that she never put her hands on the young girl, and that she is positively sure that there was never an altercation, that somehow this was a joke. And in the video she says, "I was just joking with Carly," Medlock said in Click. "I never put my hand, I never done anything mean to Carly." Medlock called out one of her teammates' dads in the post to get his facts straight. Jones is still claiming that he was called at 1 a.m. He's saying that his daughter was hiding in the locker room, locked herself in there while trying to get away from Medlock. And Jones was declining to give a on-review camera report and everything, because they didn't feel comfortable with it, because Medlock at the camp, because she's a 25-year-old born biologically male, and Rangers will release a statement of matter saying it takes all allegations of nature seriously, and while being committed to providing a discrimination-free learning environment at this time, Ranger College, following the applicant of the Title IX regulations and board policies. And the statement read, and this is the statement right here. So the Ranger Police Department citation obtained by the stations show that Medlock was cited for a physical contact on July 22nd. Hours alleged alleged attack. She has until Friday to pay a fine or double pays Medlock. She has to like at least double pay this. So basically this whole time, this whole beef all started because Medlock did not buy this girl a vape, which is petty and stupid, if I'm honest. And this whole thing just got way out of hand to where people are being now allegedly assaulted and kicked off team, getting hit with a citation, almost going to jail, could be facing up to years in jail. This has just got out of hand. I'm not sure whose side to take, but I did watch the video and there were some low blows, I will say, because it is kind of, because I'm a victim of bullying. I don't condone bullying of any type of person, no matter what you are. I'm not against, I'm against bullying. I don't like people being rude, you know. But however, I mean, violence is not okay. You should never put your hands on nobody. It's wrong, and it's just not it's not okay at all. You can't put your hands on somebody no matter what they say or do, you know, because violence is not the answer. I've learned that because, you know, you can't get away with it because there's always going to be consequences for actions when you touch somebody, especially if you, in the transgender community, like, you got to be careful. Like, you can't put your hands on nobody, either way, whether if you're trying to be a boy or a girl, you can't hit nobody. You just can't. That's a big no-no. I mean, because biologically, if you are known as male biologically, you know, it'll just look bad on you because some people don't believe in that, and it can cause controversy. So yeah, we gotta be real mindful of these things. Now, as I looked into this, there's a lot of back and forth because the father is claiming that he was called at 1 a.m. about his daughter hiding in the locker room and everything, and that he said that he would kill somebody if somebody came out with his daughter, which is understandable because he's a father. He don't want nobody to touch his kid. That's fine. And he's just going by what he was told on the phone call. I'm not sure if that girl is, I'm not sure if it happened or not, but he is waiting on footages, so this might be, we about to see the truth. And Avery is certain that she didn't put her hands on the young girl. Like, she doesn't like, and I get that, you know, I know you're transgender and you don't want to be discriminated, which like that, I mean, it's wrong to discriminate people, whether you believe it or not. It's wrong. I don't condone that either. I don't condone discrimination against anybody who is like this. I don't condone it at all. Like, I'm not trying to choose sides, guys. I'm not sure who's telling the truth or this or that, but the video is a little bit interesting to watch. I don't know why Avery would joke about hitting somebody, because I don't know, did she like threaten her, saying that I barely touched her? Like, I don't know what that means. But at the same time, you can hear in the background, these girls have been going back and forth on, and Avery has posted many incidences, and there's a recording of girls talking, there's a recording on a Snapchat group, them talking about Avery, all this other stuff. And it looks to me that there's a lot of bullying and a lot of disrespect within that team, and it's pretty disturbing. I wanted to say that she kind of, I mean, Avery she's kind of like pulling out all types of receipts she can, and that she even is challenging Jones' father to say, like, show me some pictures, show me a mugshot, show me anything. I mean, I guess she didn't get mugshot or nothing because she only got hit with a citation. I'm not sure what that is or it does, but I mean, she certainly didn't get a mugshot or nothing. And she's telling Jones to show pictures or hospital documents saying that I touched her or something like that, because Jones claims that Avery choked her so hard that she almost passed out or something, saying that she almost passed out, and that the girls around her, because I mean, Avery said she got some witnesses that saw what had happened, and you can hear him in the video saying, oh, it was a joke. And some other girl said, well, was Carly laughing? And somebody said, like, well, get a good sense of humor, it was a joke. I mean, I'm not sure what these girls' problem is, why they're going back and forth. I mean, you're in college. I never got this much. I mean, I have never had drama like this in high school when I was in cheerleading. I didn't. But Avery, she kind of needs to be a bigger person because that girl is 17. I mean, I don't think maybe it was bad because in the video, Avery confronted her and was trying to talk to her and all this other stuff. But morally, I feel like Avery should have just not just probably avoided this girl at all costs, because knowing that she was gonna probably pull something, and she can't get wrapped up in stuff like this from a teenager. I mean, you're 25 years old, she's a kid. Like, stop, don't get involved in it. Sometimes you can't just argue or try to make peace ends with these kids, because at the end of the day, she's a kid and you're an adult. Don't try to fight a kid. It's not worth it, because it kind of makes you look like a fool a little bit. But for real, just don't be arguing with kids, you know, or even trying to confront them, saying that she was trying to talk to her as an adult. But you know, there was a few words exchanged and it didn't look good. And it didn't look good on her part. So you're trying to call yourself talking, that kind of didn't end well. I just wish that some stuff never had to lead to escalate to where there's like criminal charges, people getting removed from the squad, because I mean, nobody wants that to happen to nobody. And it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what happens when the official footages get out on, like, I mean, I'm kind of curious. So if there are cameras, body foot polices, I mean, if the police got body cams of them arresting Avery that Jones is saying, then they just need, because they want body cam footages from police, the campus cameras footages of showing this alleged attack. Like, it's gonna be, I mean, I just hope this girl is telling the truth, saying that Avery choked her, because I mean, I hope she's telling the truth, because if that tape gets out and it shows that she didn't, it's gonna look really bad on her and the school, because they don't kick this girl off for you from what you said that she did. So, but I hope the truth gets out and we can really find out what happened. I mean, I'm not choosing sides, but I just hope, like, whoever's telling the truth, they're telling the truth. So we're gonna see what happens. I really can't say who did what, but we're gonna find out soon.